channel, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to get better color and video quality with your G7X Mark II.
I think I fixed you guys. The quality, for some reason before, I guess it wasn't the quality, it was like the color, was so white. Like I was just looking white. I just switched it. I had to watch a YouTube video and it was this guy saying like that you have to change the saturation, and I did it and it worked. Yay! It's spring, as we know, and with this new spring weather, I have spring favorites, of course. And there's just some stuff that I've been loving, so of course, put it on my notes app. We're gonna be doing our spring favorites today. These are some things that I've been loving as it gets warmer, and just some stuff that I've been using or implementing lately in my life. The more that I talk, the more I realize that I have a hard time staying in one direction with what I'm talking about, but I wrote it all down so I could stay on track. We've got clothing, accessories, makeup, spirit, media, and miscellaneous. So hopefully it stays a little bit organized. I love spring. Everything about spring, once the sun is out, it's pretty much just game over with my depression. Like I'm just having a ball. In California, it feels like we just morph spring and summer together. It's just a cool summer teaser. So most of these products, or most of this stuff that I'm implementing, will carry on into the summer. Oh, it's an eclipse today. What does that mean? There's an eclipse today. What does that mean? Let's look at the spiritual meaning. It says, symbolizes a time of darkness and spiritual renewal, offering an opportunity for introspection and the shedding of old energies. Okay. Noting its alignment with the Aries new moon. I will have to ask my friend Annette about this. She knows much more about this stuff than I do, but exciting. Okay, well, we're making a video today. Clothing and accessories, things that I've been loving. I only have 3 things. I tried to keep it pretty true to what has actually changed and what has stood out to me for spring. And the first one, I wear this every day. This is the Oddly Custom tee. It's the frickin' best. The reason I love this so much is because it says my name on it, and the material is, it could not be better material. It's so thick, it's stretchy, the fit is perfect, and I love it. And I've been wearing it like almost every single day. This carnelian bangle bracelet, I love it. I got it when I was in Chinatown, and I was never really into like color analysis, but this drew me into leaning into my best colors, which in color analysis or color analogy realm, they're just the colors that suit you the best, that contrast with your body the best, that make your facial features pop and your skin tone pop. And at the end of the day, you can wear whatever color you want, but it's really interesting to read about it or to see how wearing your best colors can really bring out the best features about yourself. And some people believe that if you wear your best colors, you are attracting positive energy. I don't know if that's true or not, but it sounds good to me. Carnelian is known for, it's like a magnet. Like, it's like people will be drawn to you and your confidence, and it kind of just gives you that oomph. I love it. I just love the color and everything, and it made me fall in love with that like rusty, like burnt orange brick color. I've just been so into it, and it has like made its way into other parts of me, like my nails, wearing my swimsuit that matches my nails. Annette pointed it out the other day. She was like, oh my gosh, your diary matches your nails, which matches your bracelet, which matches your swimsuit. And I was like, I think I'm obsessed with this color right now. Like, I don't know how that happened. The last thing are my rainbows. I got these like a couple years ago, but I always bust them out in the springtime because I'm going to the beach all the time. And I love these things. Like, if you need a pair of sandals, a pair of flip-flops that will last forever, just get some rainbows. They're so cute. And I also love how like your foot, it starts to kind of like form to your foot. So for makeup, I only have 2 things. Again, these are just like the MVPs of the MVPs. Like, these are the top of the top favorite things that I think have made my spring so far so springy. Like, it's just been bringing the spring energy. Kind of piggybacking off the whole this color thing, I picked up this really, really stunning Merit lipstick. This is in the shade Tiger. I love it. I love it. Like, I'm not even one to just go out and buy lipsticks and like, nobody ever talked about this. I didn't see anybody talk about this. I just saw an ad on Instagram and I like Merit products. So I was like, oh, you know, what's up? And I had seen that they had this really pretty like burnt orange, brown, red lip color, but I was looking at like the matte lipstick. Then when I went into Sephora, I saw this and I didn't see the packaging. They only have the samples like out like this, right? So I go and I pick it up, I try it on and I'm like, I love it. Then when I buy it, I take it out of the packaging and the packaging is freaking cute. Like, I'm not even a big like packaging person. Like, it doesn't really matter to me that much, but it is so cute. I like things that are cutie. Again, leaning into that whole color analysis thing. I've been obsessed with it lately. This is what Geminis do. Like, we find something and we run it to the ground. And this is Power Hour by Tower 28. I've always loved this blush, but come spring and summer, it's like on the rotation heavy. Like, this is like, this pretty much knocks out any other product that I'm using for like bronzer and blush because it's such a gorgeous, like, deeper tone. It's very warm. So since it's so warm, I kind of put it like I'm bronzing my face with it. I'll put this everywhere. I'll put it on my eyes. I'll put it on my chin, on my cheeks, a little bit on my forehead. And it's awesome. I love this stuff. And I don't think it's gonna, I've had it for a while and it's just, it hasn't really gone down much. For Spirit, this is one that I feel like I have to prioritize all the time because if my spirit is not aligned and my spirit is just kind of, you know, going nuts, I'm going nuts. Things that I've been doing a lot this spring have been practicing gratitude consistently. That is something that I had never really done in the past and I tried implementing it in the beginning of the year to see what happens. Just like, I kind of like doing that. I find that I do that a lot, just challenging myself in different ways to see if I like it. And if I don't like it and it doesn't stick, whatever. But if it does stick, then it can be a game changer. I've been practicing gratitude every day and in every single circumstance or experience, I've been trying to find what I needed to take from it. So I think I've probably talked about this before on here, but whether or not something positive or negative or neutral happens, like there's a reason why something happened. There's a reason why everything happens. I'm always trying to figure out why did it need to happen. And when you have that kind of mindset going into something or coming out of an experience, it reframes the perspective to where if it was a negative experience especially, you don't feel like it was all for nothing, if that makes any sense. Like something like me freaking having to pay for 4 new tires. I did tell you guys this story. My tires are completely bald and I had to go buy 4 new tires. And it was like a stab in the freaking heart financially because that's a lot of freaking money for 4 new tires all at once. But every single time I drive, I think about that and how everything panned out in a perfect way and in a very safe way that I have no feeling but gratitude. And it makes the experience not feel so bad. So yeah, I try to carry that same perspective all through different experiences and all through different circumstances because it just makes it better. It's a really good practice and it's something that I have to do consistently. Otherwise, I just think that I fall into this slump and it's really hard to get out of a slump. So it's like I just keep trucking. Along with that, I've been writing a lot in my prayer diary. This is like, has been so helpful. I have some really sad entries in this prayer diary and for a moment I wanted to throw this book away and start new because I felt like, oh my gosh, I've been having this such a great outlook on life with all this gratitude that I've been feeling. And you know, in the midst of, I get these like bouts of anxiety, I've been able to topple over those bouts of anxiety because I've been feeling so grateful. And when I write about it, it's almost like I don't want it to be in the same book as a place in my life when I was so sad. But I don't know, I just felt like maybe I should keep writing in the same book just so I could see how far I've come. And when I read my old entries, it does make me really sad because I feel like I want to hug the me that wrote that entry. But I also feel like it's so important to reflect and see how far you've come, bringing that energy into a place where I can really just let that sit and it doesn't feel like it's sitting on me so much. Especially those really heavy feelings, like, I don't know, just the place that we're in right now in this world as a whole unit. Like, I just feel anxious and like at times like my heart feels so heavy and like I just feel like hopeless. So it's hard like having to let that go and having to like just be here and just pray. Like, that's what I've been doing so much. It's just like, oh my gosh, I've been having to meditate and pray and it feels amazing. I had asked my mom if she has like a devotional that I could read. She's always been like my spiritual role model my entire life. And I think she'll always be like my #1 lady with spirituality and just like all of that. Like, my mom is like my best friend. So she lent me this book called Jesus Listens, and it's like a guided meditation, but it's a prayer. And meditation and prayer for me, they go hand in hand. Prayer and meditation to me are like two sides of a piece of paper. So this is like amazing. I love this. She had offered me 2 different ones to take home, and one was like kind of like a third person story, and that was that. And then this one was first person, so it really is like a guided prayer. And let me just read you guys the one for today. You are the light that shines on in the darkness, for the darkness has never overpowered it, and it never will. Yet when multiple problems are closing in on me, the light of your presence sometimes seems like a dim memory. Whenever I'm feeling distant from you, I need to stop everything and pour out my heart to you. Help me carve out time and space to talk to you about my problems and feelings. As I unburden myself to you, please show me the way forward. No matter how much darkness I see in the world around me, your light continues to shine on, for it is infinitely more powerful. My relationship with religion is like, we are not besties, but my relationship with spirituality is like, I find that there's a lot of principles in different religions that I love, and there's a lot of things that I don't love. So I take what serves me and what I feel like serves my spirit and God, and I leave the rest. It's very hard for me to find a devotional that I feel like aligns with that. So when I find one that, for the most part, I can take a lot of wisdom from, I feel blessed. That's all I have for spirit. Is there anything else? I've been stretching in the sun a lot, which since it's been so sunny lately, I feel like the best. When the sun is out, I'm like, bruh, I'm like praying gratitude. I'm praying prayers of gratitude when the sun is out, because I'm just like, I just feel that is God. That is God right there. For media, I've been on YouTube a lot. I deleted TikTok. It's been a few weeks maybe. And I have to catch myself because I've been on Instagram and it kind of turns into the reels. And I'm like, bro, or the Instagram shorts, I don't know what they're called. And I'm like, I might as well just put TikTok back on my phone if I'm gonna be swiping this much. But I've been trying to kind of be mindful about how much time I'm spending on my phone. But I love YouTube. I love any sort of long form content. It just feels like people have their complete thoughts and ideas on here. And I love that. I'm not super big into like home stuff, but I've been watching a lot of Paige Wazzle, and I love the way that she talks. I love the way that she kind of like, I love her brain. So I've been watching a lot of her videos, and of course I'm always watching or rewatching Rachel from That Chic. I love her outlook on life, so whenever I'm getting ready, I'll sometimes play those videos in the background. I've been watching a lot of Survivor this spring. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's spring, but the fact that I deleted TikTok, but I've been watching a lot of Survivor. I'm on like This is my third season that I'm watching, and I like just started watching it. So maybe I'm watching it a little bit too much, but I want nothing more than to be on Survivor, and it's not gonna happen. Obviously, it's never gonna happen. I think they're done. For media, the last thing is I've been loving to curate the Sun Drunk Pinterest boards. This one is Sun Drunk 2024, and it's pretty much just like every season I kind of make a Pinterest board, as we all do, because Pinterest is the GOAT. But I've been noticing that my Pinterest boards have been a lot of like, the pictures are just fun. A lot of the pictures that I put are, I've been loving them because I just feel like that's just how I feel lately. I mean, that's how it goes with Pinterest and Tumblr, is it always ends up just being a reflection of your inner thoughts, your inner workings. They seem a lot less curated. I know that all these pictures are probably curated, but they just seem very candid, and I love it. And I want to embody that this spring and summer. I want to be taking a lot more pictures and just really capturing these moments because I love them so much. And last but not least, my miscellaneous favorites for spring. Frisbee, it's Frisbee season. Oh my gosh, I literally skipped out of Dick's Sporting Goods with 2 Frisbees in my hand. I like skipped out. The only problem is you need 2 people to play Frisbee. And sometimes I'm like bugging Adrian, like, can we play Frisbee? Can we play Frisbee? And he'll always play Frisbee with me. But I mean, he's also finishing up his last semester in school, so like bugging him about that. This water bottle, Healthish had sent me this water bottle like a year ago. And in all honesty, I think I've talked about this water bottle before. I wasn't using it, but I've been using it. I've been using it nonstop, and I've been feeling how much my body's been loving it and how much my skin has been loving it. And I think my hair is growing faster because I've been drinking more water. So yeah, but I put this Green Cheek Beer Company sticker on it. I think it's so cute. I'm also taking a break from alcohol right now, or just like substantially decreasing my intake of alcohol. And I feel great. I feel like my body feels amazing. I do like a good beer though. Last but not least, my last spring favorite, this magnolia oil. This magnolia oil smells so good. Ooh, I don't know, like it just smells really good, and I love it. Yeah, I'm putting this everywhere. But I think that's everything. That's everything. Oh, I should show you guys what this lipstick looks like on me. You're gonna love it. Ready? Come on. Come on, this looks so good. All right, that's everything. If you saw flies flying around this video, sorry. I tried to kill them all, but I'm not a good fly assassin. And I had left the whole back door open so I could stretch outside in the sun, and I forgot to close the door. But that's it for today's video. Well, I better go get ready for work. I've been working so much. Bye guys. See ya in the next one.